This was one of the biggest mistakes that I made when I was first starting out, and I'm letting you know so you can avoid the same mistake. Stop making money your goal. You end up procrastinating on doing the tough stuff that builds your business because your goal is boring. Money itself is not an interesting goal because if it was, you would already be doing millions of dollars. The big thing we want to focus on is building our business and building ourselves into being the person that we need to be. The money is always going to follow. One of my early mentors would always wear this watch, and this watch was absolutely gorgeous. And he would always be showing this off. It was a huge showpiece. And so there was always all this flash. He was flashing cash. He was always talking about money. It was always really exciting. And he would always flash this watch. And when he would flash the watch, he would show it. He'd be like, oh, isn't this amazing? Look at how amazing and sparkly this is. This watch is $150,000. And I couldn't believe it. I thought, $150,000? Like this guy is wearing a house on his wrist. And the interesting thing about this was it always excited me about the money. It always excited me about the flash. That was always inspiring because you would see it and think, oh my gosh, I got to have a $150,000 watch too. I want to have all of these fun things. I want to have all of this money and all of this stuff. But the biggest problem was, while you really wanted it and thought it was really great and really special and really awesome, you realize one really important thing. It wasn't exciting. It was exciting in the moment if it just kind of rained down on you, but you realize if that was just handed to you, it would be exciting right then and there for the moment, and then all of a sudden that would wear off. And once the excitement wore off, you'd have no reason to go after that goal anymore. I thought I needed that amount of money, which don't get me wrong, I'm definitely edging toward there. However, thinking that the money was the motivator, the money was the goal. That wasn't interesting because I truly didn't care about it. Because I was still living life and nothing was so painful that you thought, I have to have a standard of $10 million. So without something to properly motivate me, I was still just sitting around thinking, wow, wouldn't that be great to have it, but then not taking any action to get it. If your goal isn't exciting, any distraction is going to get your attention because you're not interested in growing as a person to become the person that can make $10 million. You're just focused on finding something to occupy your time, to occupy that distraction, because you don't want to do the hard things to become that person because the money isn't exciting enough to do it. You have to have a goal that's inspiring, a goal that's exciting to you, something that makes you excited to get up in the morning and make you not want to go to sleep at night. If you don't have a goal that excites you, nothing is going to actually move you in that direction. Leo Tolstoy said, boredom is the desire of having desires. If you don't have something that you desire, that just sets a fire within you, then you're going to be bored. It's just boring. And to think that money is somehow going to be the big motivator, probably not going to happen. You're probably going to look at that and say, wow, if I had $10 million right now, that would be nice. But you're not going to go above and beyond in order to get it. That's not the North Star that is keeping you moving every single day. And again, if your goal isn't exciting to you, you're not going to be taking action on it. Now, here's what's going on today. So TV, movies, social media, the internet, it's all showing you things that make you think that's what you need to be happy. But in reality, all of those things aren't exciting enough for you to actually take action and go get. If it doesn't inspire you to take action, it's not going to be a good motivator. When you're building a business, your goal is to use your passions, something that excites you, something that motivates you, whether that's just the act of building a business or whether it's building a business around something you love doing and being able to monetize that. And not just that, but to grow into being the person that you need to be that can run and sustain a business and all the experiences that you get to have along the way. See, that's what's inspiring. That's what gets you excited, is something that you want to do. And the money is going to follow. But if money is the only thing that you were looking at and the only goal that you had, it's not exciting enough to get you to want to do anything. You want to do something that allows you to live life to the fullest, that allows you to grow through learning experiences, through being excited to step outside of your comfort zone, to try something new, to execute on your ideas, especially during this 90-day plan that we're doing. Finding something that's exciting enough that keeps you wanting to take action every single day and get just a little bit better. Because as long as you have something that inspires you daily, something that you want to focus on and you want to get to, that's what's going to keep you moving. That's what keeps you growing as a person. Now, I get that some people, and this might be you, are feeling a little lost. Maybe the 90-day goal that you set 30 some odd days ago isn't really as inspiring to you as it was before. That's perfectly okay. Remember, as we're moving through this 90 days, sometimes we're going to adjust our goals a little bit. That's perfectly fine. But whatever it is that you have, you want to make sure it's inspiring to you, that it's exciting for you. Because if it's not an exciting goal, it's not going to be a fun journey, and you're going to go back to doing all of the same things you've always done. So if you're feeling lost, start here. Think about what it is that you're truly passionate about. What is it that really excites you, that just you light up when you start talking about it? You want to just talk about it, you think about it all the time. If you could make a ton of money from it, that would be fantastic. What is that one thing that truly excites you, that really gives you juice in life? Second, think about, how can I make money doing this? How can I build this into a business? How can I give and create value that I can give to other people in return for money? Because once you start looking at it that way and saying you can make money from sharing your passion with other people, you can make money by living life to the fullest and doing something you truly love, then you're able to have something that's exciting for you to get to. It's exciting to push yourself a little bit further out of your comfort zone and start growing more as a person. Which leads me to the last thing of, who do you need to become? Who can you become that pushes you to be a better person than you are right now? Because I guarantee you, it's not the attainment of the goal that's going to be exciting. It's going to be your journey along the way and the person that you have to become in order to get it. Because if you were already that person, you'd already have your goal. So we want to look at what's passionate for us. What are we excited about? Look at how we can start making money and giving value to other people. And looking at also, even more importantly, who do we need to be? Do we need to be more organized? Do we need to be more forceful? Do we need to get outside of our comfort zone and feel more confident about ourselves? Do we need to be okay with having a ton of work that we need to do and being ready to take on that sort of challenge? Who do you need to become? Because when you become that person who's doing something that truly excites you, that, my friend, that's when you can start living. That's when everything starts being exciting day after day, because you're doing something that you love. And that is living an amazing life. I hope you're looking at what your goals are, and if they're not exciting, make them exciting. Get out there and live a life of passion. And I will see you in tomorrow's video. And until then, take action now.